I have a dream, that's all I need. I'll make it happen with some work and belief. Know what I want, so I'll take it on. I've made mistakes, but mistakes make you strong.
Hey guys, Steadfast RC. I got the Blade 200 SRX helicopter out here. I got this thing for like 20 bucks on an auction, crazy cheap. The only damage I could find is a little bit to the canopy. Got a little bit of tape on it, no big deal. I test hovered it, seemed to work okay. And I'm just going to be flying it how it came because there's no manual or nothing. And I tried looking up a video on how to change, you can bump the motor power up like double, but the menu system is insanely complicated, so I'm just going to see if I can fly it right now. There's a little bit of wind, so this could be kind of crazy since I literally know nothing about any of those switches on the controller. And it's been a long time since I had a helicopter, so we'll have to see how this goes. My amazing quadcopter skills should come into play with this though, so see how we go. This is the battery it came with too. These things came out like, I don't know, 10 or 12 years ago or something like that. So, pretty amazed it still works. I wonder what D rate means. It's in low right now, maybe that's just the rates. Maybe I can bump it up to high and fight the wind a little better. We'll see. This is the radio it came with. Whoa. We're off the ground. Oh, this thing's crazy. It almost feels like it's in acro mode, like it's not really. Not really though, it is coming back to level. It's got a little bit of a weird click to it. I think that's the main drive gear. There's probably a 5 to 8 mile an hour wind right here, so it's doing alright. I can fight a little bit of wind with these rates. I'm going to go ahead and click this other button up onto high and see what that does. Oh yeah, that made the rates higher. That's what I need for right now in this wind. I don't know if you guys can hear that clicking or not, but that's definitely the main drive gear. It had just a little bad spot in it that I seen, but I don't think it's going to affect anything. It should wear in because the pinning gear on the motor is steel, so hopefully it'll wear back into that. This thing's fully brushless, guys. Got a brushless tail rotor. I mean, it's got a brush. Ooh, come on, come on, come on. Oh, that was full throttle right there. I think the battery's starting to die. Wind kind of pushed me down a little bit. I need to figure out how to set double the motor power. But I'm going to have to re-watch the video for that because it was crazy complicated. Right now it's just kind of in like a beginner mode, I would call it, as far as the power goes. It's fighting the wind pretty good though. I should be able to put a small FPV camera on this thing and fly at FPV, that'd be pretty cool. It's flying nice though. Been a long time since I've flown a helicopter. Full power. Like I was saying, it's got full brushless motors for the main rotor as well as the tail motor. They're both brushless. It runs a 3-cell LiPo, which is cool because I already had a couple of those, 850 milliamp. When this battery dies, I might have to go watch that Blade video again and see if I can bump up the motor power. And we'll see how it goes after that. I'm going to go out there just a little ways with it. This is a Spektrum remote, so I don't really trust it. It's probably going to let me down when I need it the most. I don't have very good luck with Spektrum stuff. I know a lot of people do though. Yeah, if I bump up the motor power to double, this thing will be a little ripper, I think. Some of the deals I get on stuff is crazy. I swear, like, these online auctions, and I'm just thinking like, man, did nobody else see it somehow or what? I seriously think I paid like 20 bucks for it, and then it was just a few dollars for shipping. These are old though, so the idea is going to be not to crash it, because I don't know if I'm going to be able to find parts for it. Like I said, I think they're around a decade old or so. Oh, that was full power. Bounced off the ground a little bit there. I'm going to go back to low rates. Low rates aren't bad. You can fight quite a bit of wind in low rates. Flight time is decent so far on this battery for being super old. I'll put it back into high rates and check the yaw authority. Not too bad. Yeah, it's alright. You don't really need to turn faster than that. At least I don't. Not with the helicopter. If you guys have ever flown line of sight quadcopters, you'd be able to pick up a helicopter no problem. The one thing I don't know is, how do I know I'm getting to low voltage? I'm assuming there's going to be some sort of flashing light on it, but I haven't seen anything yet. Yeah, still got blue light on the ESC, but I'm full throttle right now. I mean, the battery's got to be getting down there. I think I'm going to land it, guys, and go figure out how to turn up this motor power real quick, and I'll be back with you.
Raise that up. Don't be alarmed. Just make sure that your throttle stick is in the low position. To get it into the gain adjustment menus, it's just a stick combination. So we're going to lower both sticks into the bottom right corner of the radio, like this. Then we're going to pull the bind button. You're going to hold that, and the model's going to actually move the servos 2 times, and then get into the sequence. You're going to notice that the aileron servo here is actually going to be down. It's going to be in the down position, or the swatch plate will actually be tilted to the left. In order to adjust each gain parameter menu, or to get into different menus, there are actually 4 of them. We won't go into all 4, but the 4th one is going to be the motor adjustment menu.
I'm going to have to do this off camera.
We'll take out our aileron stick.
Okay, that was crazy. I had to rewatch that video from Blade like 4 or 5 times to turn up the motor power. You have to look at the servos for like an indicator, because they don't have a menu. It's pretty nuts. What did I do with my other 2 batteries? But now that I've done that, we'll put a fresh, oh, they're in my pocket. We'll put a fresh battery in it and see what max motor power is like on this thing. Alright guys, so we're back with battery pack number 2, and supposedly, according to the video on YouTube from Blade, I should have the motor power set at 100%, so we'll see how this goes. Oh yeah, quite a bit more. You guys can probably hear it. Definitely doesn't have a ton of thrust, you know, if you're used to flying fast quadcopters and stuff, but pretty good. Definitely isn't falling when you let off the throttle. I mean, you can catch yourself kind of now. Let's see what this other switch does. Not sure what it does. It's wanting to pitch back pretty bad right now for some reason. Gotta trim it. Oh, the trim's all messed up, that's why. Doing this in the wind's not too cool either. Whoa, dang. Oh. Well, that's what that switch does. That was acro mode apparently. Dang it. I just broke the main gear. I don't know if you guys can see right there, I just stripped a few teeth out of the main gear. Dang it. Well, that's what I get for just doing things like I do and not trying to find a manual or anything. Alright, well, that's it for that for now. I'll try to hunt down a main gear. Thanks for watching, guys.